All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim that teaching the truth of the four corners of the earth and showing sincerity, man. Hey, it's going to be like a little quick topic on new current events. The United States just said that they're going to hit China with tariffs. And you know, back in June 1st, they just hit the European countries. They hit Canada. They hit Mexico with 25 and 10 on steel and aluminum tariffs. Percent on terrorists. So now they really what's going to happen is that the European countries, Canada, Mexico, and China going to have to answer to that, man. And with that saying, it's going to bring down the economy, man. The scriptures say, hey, you get Isaiah 19. It would be no work for Egypt. Because with all these terrorists happening, man, with things going up, it's just going to make property and things in Egypt cease. And it's not going to be no jobs. I think it's like 18, 16.
So 18 and 16?
19 and 18.
Oh, I see.
19. It's just not going to be no work in Egypt, man. And the things going to start gradually slowing up because guess what? Gas prices are going to go up. Truck drivers not going to deliver. And you'll get Ecclesiastes 12 too. And Ramaki, get the second. It say Salaki.
Oh, that's.
It's Isaiah 19.
No, it's not this one.
19?
No, I got you right here. 19 and 18.
I think it's like 19, 18. They say.
Yeah, 5 says and ages.
No.
All right.
I think it's already off.
Yeah.
Get Ecclesiastes 12, Bible shop. Salaki. Start at the top.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Right, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. The evil day was coming. Right, what is the green tree? Mm-hmm. Hey, remember the Lord, man, because when it dry up, the dry tree, hey, all hell's gonna break loose. Keep going.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh.
Right.
When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Because you know why? And Daniel 12, it's going to be a time that it never been before, man. God. And with them bringing the economy, finna bring the economy down with the terrorists and stuff like that. Hey, it's finna really get ugly out here, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, keep going.
Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, mm-hmm. and the grinders cease,
right.
Because they are few.
Right, so it's in the grinding cease, meaning no jobs, man. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Right here. Because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
And the doors should be shut. So, hey, guess what?
Oh, that's the next piece.
Oh, Salakia, I jumped the gun, huh? Bring it out then.
Verse 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
And that's the whole point, man. Hey, with all these terrorists and stuff like that, it's going to shut down the economy, man. Okay. Because people cannot even afford certain things now. So imagine when that hit. Yeah. Going into effect 3 weeks or 5 or 7 weeks after that, man.
Right.
Imagine when that really when you go to the store and you got to buy a bottle of water and it's $70. Like when it was in Venezuela, man, when hyperinflation went up, man.
Yep.
These things is what's coming to America, man. They say the doors shall be shut, man. So guess what? When you look out your window, it's going to be darkened. Martial law going to be in the streets. You're going to have a curfew. It's going to be things that you ain't never seen before, man. And that's what these terrorists going to bring towards America, man. Mm-hmm. The economy is shutting down. You got the, I got the Isaiah. Yeah. This is Isaiah 19, and it was 15. It say, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush might do, man. Mm-hmm. So guess what? It's not going to be no work for the middle class, the higher class, or the other lower class, man. The door shall be shut in the streets, man. And that's what it's going to bring. Hey, you get Matthew 24 and 13.
This is Matthew 24 and 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
And guess what? He that endured to the end, man. That's the only man, the elect is only be the one that's going to endure these things, man. Because these things is coming to pass, man. When you read the book of Matthew, man, it tell you all the things that shall fall in the last days, man. And these all things that these kings know, man. They want to bring the economy down. To what? Set up the new world order, man. They want these people to suffer, man. Keep going.
It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
And that's what you're seeing right now, man. With these men that teach on the street corners, and they teaching this this word off the four corners of the earth, fulfilling prophecy, man.
Right.
These is all prophecies that are according to the scriptures, man. Trump ain't doing nothing that he's not told to do, man. Mm-hmm. The Lord is putting it in his heart to do it, man. Keep going. Well, I believe that's it. Can you jump to verse 12? Salaki.
This is Matthew 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And that's when you're really going to see who's really with you, man.
Right.
You got something to say?
Oh, no, I concur. Bro.
You're going to really see, y'all. Yeah. You're going to really see how much your family members love you. Or how much, what would you really do in that day, man? Because hey, when it's all good when it's all good when things going good, man. When you got money, things is flowing. But when this shit starting to tight up, you really see the spirit on these people, man. You're starting to see who's really love you. You're starting to see if he really down with the get down, man. Just like in the world. As soon as a motherfucker broke, you don't never hear that nobody call you, right? But soon you hit the lottery or get some money, 1,000 people calling you. Your family talking about, hey, cousin, I love you. I ain't heard from your ass in years.
Who is this again?
Right. Where you come from? Oh, you know I'm James, the cousin of the cousin. Man, get your ass, man.
Yep. That's how it is.
It's gonna be like that, man. It's already like that with Jake, man. Jake is bugged out.
You get the second address?
This is I was gonna hit the chapter 15.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And you starting to see that now. So, like, go on, bro. You got it?
No.
Hey, and you starting to see that now on a low scale, man. Hey, Jake rising against the government. That's how it's going to be. Governor against the government. Jake rising against the government. Police against the people. Hey, you starting to see that with the trade war, man. The terrorists, man. Hey, they starting to say, fuck this country, man. Because of all the atrocities, all the wickedness, they starting to see the sin, basically the sin of this place, man. Keep going.
It says, verse 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
And that's right, man. It's going to be chaos out here, man. Martial law, man. Keep going.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And they ain't gonna be able, man. Hey, they gonna have checkpoints everywhere, man. They already do it on a low scale now.
Yeah.
They wait till what? Friday night, Saturday night, make one people go one certain way, cut off this route, cut off this exit. That's what you see, and well, that's what you see in Chicago, and I'm pretty sure that's what they do in other cities, man. You know, it's a media blackout on certain things, man. Hey, look what just happened in Brazil, right? Brazil, what? They had basically with gas prices was shot up, man. They had what, like this 2-3 weeks ago? They had like 1 day of fuel, and now what? The truck driver was protesting, man. They had the National Guard security go ahead and tell them to go home, man. So what finna happen to them people, man? In a matter of time. It's finna happen the same thing Venezuela experienced, man. It's finna be ugly out there, man. It's already ugly out there, man. Imagine when they get here. In these big major cities like Chicago, New York, Boston. Keep going. And then you ain't gonna be able to drive to your cousin's house. You ain't gonna be driving to Indiana, to the north side of Chicago, man. That shit gonna be cut off. It's gonna be wherever you at, and that's what it is. Keep going.
It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Because of their pride, man. All these people is so prideful, man. You can't tell their ass shit. Even people that's in wheelchairs, man. You try to help a person. I can do it. Damn. You tell a lady she beautiful. She out. Why out? Keep moving. Don't like you can't even compliment people no more.
Yeah. The whole spirit of these people is the same spirit that Esau has, man. That prideful, alright, that prideful, arrogant spirit. Alright? The ruler, it says in the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing, the people will be just exactly like the rulers, man. They have that same spirit. Esau is a pride, arrogant, despicable person. That's how most of the people in the world are, or the people in this nation are, man. Alright? That's why that's why when you come into this truth, you really see that, man. You really see how prideful and how demonic and evil people are, man. These people are like beasts, especially our people. They're like brute beasts, man. So what do you think is going to happen when there's no food, no water? Alright? They're going to become that true natural brute beast, man. They're going to kill when they need to kill to get food, steal, rob, shoot people.
They already do that now.
Yeah. On a little, yeah.
Can I bring this? It is the book of St. Luke, chapter 23, verse 31. For they do these things in a green tree.
Yep.
What shall be done in the dry?
That's right, man. It's going to get even worse when it's dry, man. Because when you can't feed your body, when you can't feed your, you get Lamentations 4. And start at 9, man. And when you can't feed your body, man, and you can't feed your kids for a couple days, you starting to hallucinate, man. Then that arm look tasty.
Yep.
Hey, when you can't feed, your baby look tasty. The scripture talking about that, man. You got it?
Yeah, citing the children.
Okay, this is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Right, because it's better to die with a quick pain or a quick death than somebody eating on you, man. Or a starvation. Then you hallucinating. Keep going.
It says, for these pine away, stricken through the want of fruits of the field. It says, the hands of the pitiful woman
because they eat they flesh eating against themselves, man. Keep going.
It says, the hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
That's right, man. They did that back then. They gonna do it now, man. These people is madness, man. They go to McDonald's. They ain't got no healthy diet, man. They go to Burger King. At least you want to go get a burger, man. Get something good.
Yeah.
That shit is not even real meat. It's human meat, man.
It doesn't decay. You know, you can keep it on your desk or at your house for months and it'll look the same, man. All right, real food decays. decays over time, you know, especially in a few days. If it's authentic, but, you know, we're eating our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles, so everything's jacked up with GMOs, you know, so, you know.
And that's beautiful. You know why?
Yeah.
Because why? With this terrorist going to bring the economy down, and that Daniel 12 come to play. Bubble shot. You get the Daniel 12?
I have one if I may. This second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
That's right, man. Hey, you're going to see your neighbor-friendly neighbor. Oh, hey, Bob. What Bob really was about.
Right.
When he kicked your door in, and you got food and he don't. They going to evade one another, man. It's going to be ugly out here, man. It's more to that, Edris?
Yeah, it says, and for great tribulation.
For great tribulation, man. The Lord set this up beautiful, man. But these people so blind they can't see. They think America's going to get great. Man, when Trump said he going to make America greater, man, he said back when it was in slavery, man. And these people is blindsided, man. You got the Daniel?
Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
And that's talking about the elect, man.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a time that it will never been before, man. So you thought, Sodom and Gomorrah was something. You thought 70 AD was something. Hey, that was nothing compared to the time that's going to be right now, man. Hey, this thing's finna gradually pick up, man. Prophecies is popping off left and right, man. Hey, it's so much stuff that's happening in the media, man. In this world right now, man. You shouldn't be man. You should be having a video every day. So much stuff happening, man. They already stirring up the people with different rappers and stuff, with movies, controversies, man. Hey, they getting Jake ready because they know what's coming, man. Then what? The biggest, man, one of the great movies finna come out, what, in July? The Purge? It's supposed to come out July 4th or something like that. Hey, they know what they doing, man. Then they just, did that movie Upgrade?
Yep.
So what? People can take that chip, that whole deception, Esau, Leah's miracle, that Revelation talk about. These all things are setting up, man. These is all current events that's coming to pass, man. Prophecy that the Lord prophesied in the Holy Scriptures, man. You guys know me like what?
Come. This is Jeremiah 16 and verse 3. It says, Thus saith the Lord concerning sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Hey, so like the brother was getting to, man, it's gonna be a time that's never been seen before, man. All right, and these things have happened, but on the scale that it's coming in, it's gonna be mind blowing, man. All right, it says carcasses shall be as dung, man. All right, and scriptures talk about the blood being up to the horse's bridle, man. It's gonna be so much tribulation and anguish and murder happening in the streets, man. All right, but that's all the judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua coming upon you people, man. Are you 2/3 of you heathens, man? All right, because his elect and that day is gonna be safe, man. All right. And
then it's gonna start with them with the terrorists, man. With the terrorists, bringing the economy down, man. Because these people gonna lose their mind when they go to they favorite restaurant or go to the grocery store and they see the prices on these foods, man. Especially, bro, these people gonna lose their mind when they can't get their daily donuts. Because they don't got no healthy diet, man. You got something more?
And they can't see it coming either because the Lord has blinded them, man. This is Isaiah 6:9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. That's what we're warning you from the things that are coming, man. But you're not understanding it, you're not listening. Alright, so what's going to happen? It says, then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So you niggas going to pine away through all these plagues that the brother is mentioning because you have not hearkened to the Lord, man. Talking about our people, but it's gonna come upon the whole world, man. But that's why we're getting that chance to get right, all right? Because we're getting the instructions and we're getting the script of what's gonna happen. But 2/3 of our people are not gonna listen, and they're gonna continue in their ways, continue their terrible diets. All right, they're gonna continue to trust in this place all the way until stuff is not available for them anymore, man. Then they're gonna turn into beasts. Because they don't have a righteous covering or spirit upon themselves. They're going to turn into going off their flesh, not trusting in the Lord, man. But that's all the plagues and great tribulation that the Lord has to bring upon you people, man. Especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because you will not listen to nothing.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to just keep running this Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 16, verse 5. It says, thus saith the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them. It says, for they have taken away for I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercies. Alright, so hey, that's the Lord, man. Alright, because hey, the Lord say, what's the scripture? It says, he will not hold his peace no more concerning the wickedness, man. Hey, that they profanely commit, man.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, and you people, hey, you hear the prophets week in and week out, man. Hey, a lot of you people know who the Israelites are, man. Alright, and you scoff them, man. Alright, you scoff the words that they teach. Alright, how they teach them, man. Everything about us, man. Alright? And that's why in that day, hey, we gonna have the Spirit of the Lord upon us, man. Alright, not to bemoan you people, man. Alright? Hey, do away with these people, man. Because the only way that righteousness can be established is if you 2/3 get taken out the way first, man. You know?
Shit, if Esau get taken out first, man.
That's right.
Because Esau was ruling these people, man.
That's right.
And you take away the head, the rest gonna fall, man. Scripture tell you about that, man. We gotta take Esau out, man. And the only way we're gonna take the Esau out is by condemn him with his word first, man. Then the Lord gonna do everything else, man.
That's right.
Second Ezra chapter 16.
Because we can't physically take this man down, man. And his blessing was the sword. So what we look like going upside Esau with the sword? He gonna blow our ass away.
With some new shit.
With some new shit, man.
Yeah.
So we are, man, we through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, we condemn you with him, man.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
Right, and that was Esdras, man. It's proven reincarnation, man.
Con.
Because guess what? Hey, that's what, man, this is a beautiful scripture, man. Because he was saying who's going to save me in those days, man. Them days is time out now. The beginning of it, man. Because it's starting to turn up rapidly now, man. You finna start seeing things that you never seen before, man. People turning against people, man. Your family just, man, turning you in, your persecution. These things are starting now. Keep going.
Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, and the beginning of famine and great death.
And that's what it's finna start to be. It's finna be a beginning of sorrows. People finna start crying out here, weeping. It said tribulation. It said famine. It ain't finna be no food in these stores, man. When gas prices go up, when truck drivers don't deliver, man. Keep going.
The beginning of wars.
Oh, And we in a trade war?
Yeah.
Ooh. Keep going.
And the power shall stand in fear.
Salakia. And I should say, man, and knowing history, man, all trade wars lead to what? Real wars, man. Knowing likely they go to real wars. So while all these people scoffing, World War III ain't gonna happen. Hey, it's gonna happen, man. Because the Bible ordained it, man.
Come.
Start it over. Bible was shot.
2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right. What actors do when them evils will come, man? Hey, it's gonna be fucked up out here, man. Scripture say, don't worry about how the ungodly shall be punished. Worry about how the righteous shall be saved, man. We gonna be scarcely saved, man.
Right.
Right, Jay gonna be in jams out here. Jay gonna be in so many jams, man. Hey, Jake really gonna think that, like, how the fuck am I gonna get out of this one? Alright, but if you got that faith and Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, hey, the Lord will deliver you, man. Because, like, the scripture that says, hey, whoever put their trust in the Lord was confounded, man.
Yes, Sirach, 2nd chapter.
Hey, it's gonna get crazy out here, man. Alright?
Keep going.
Verse 19, 2nd Ezra 16 and 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
So these people still ain't gonna turn from their wickedness. With all this thing going on, these people still stiff-necked. You would think this is the time to get right. But keep going.
Verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
And that's what these people think, man. Just because you can go to the store, you get your little, your ice cream bars, your little chicken, your little pork, your little catfish. That's going off according to the scriptures, man. Right. They think they in a good case. They think, oh, well, the Lord said, I can still eat my catfish. Hey, but you don't know that this shit is terrible out here, man. And these people are sending their lads on pork, man. On cigarettes. This shit is maddening. And cigarettes like $13. Wait till it's like $50, man. Yeah, I know because my mama smoked them motherfuckers, bro. This shit is madness, bro. Keep going.
Behold, verse 21 again. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Ooh, and you starting to see that on a mass scale now, man. Sword, famine, tribulation, man. Look at all the different cities, man. Hey, look at what happened in Hawaii, man.
Getting jacked up.
Mexico, it just got hit with another fucking earthquake, man. Look at all these things that's happening upon the earth, man. These things is coming to pass, man. Then you got articles about Leviathan popping up upon the sea.
Right. Can't wait.
Wait till he, because you know the Lord just don't make one creation, man. Wait till he let, man, Behemoth loose. And these people think that Godzilla was a great movie, man. Wait till, man, keep reading, man.
2nd Ezra 16, verse 22 now. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
I get Amos.
Woo.
Yes, man. Because you think you gonna get out this jam. Oh, I got out this jam. No. Get the Amos, man. Bible Kusa. 5, I believe. Like 13. Read it one more time for me.
Okay, sorry.
Kind of let them read this one more time.
second Ezra, my bad.
You draw the ball.
No, I thought you wanted something else. It's all good. It's right here. Second Ezra 16, chapter 16, verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
So some people gonna die by famine,
right,
and escape that.
And the other that escape the hunger,
And some gonna escape the hunger and what?
shall the sword destroy.
Hey, the sword gonna destroy, man. And what's the end ball say all, man? The missiles, man.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing. What? Hey, Amos, you bring Amos up?
This Amos 5 and 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?"
And it's because of all them Christians, man.
Mm-hmm.
Believe I can't wait till the Lord come back.
Still eating pork.
Still eating pork, man.
Still smoking too. So
Shit, crazy.
it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him,
Mm-hmm.
or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him."
Hey, so you ain't gonna get out that jam, man. Just like Edris just said, man. And you gonna dodge the famine and the hunger, and then guess what? That motherfucking missile got your ass, man. You missile fool, man. Cause majority of you fucking people gonna take the fucking chip, man.
Yup.
So you already missile fool, man. That's it on that?
I got one for you all. This is Jeremiah 15 and verse 1. It says, "Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, such are as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword."
And that's what the Lord is saying, man. He's sending all these people for death to death, sword to sword, man. Because that's what you deserve, man. Scripture saying in 2nd Ezra, man, 9, he said, because you have loathed my law. Despise my law, man. So he would, man, you death by pain, man.
Because the Lord is a just balance, man.
Mm-hmm.
All you people like to say that God is just love, man. And all this goofy ass happy go shit, man. Hey, the Lord is a just balance, man. If you do wickedness, hey, He's gonna give you a reward, which is a punishment, man. And if you do righteously, He's gonna give you your reward, man. All right. But it says, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for famine to famine, and such as for captivity to captivity. All right, because you're gonna have FEMA camps out here, man. You know, hey, they're gonna take you to these Walmarts that they gonna shut down. Hey, chop your fingers off till you finally give in and take that chip, man. All right, but the men of the Lord, hey, they gonna endure and to the end, man. They say strive for the truth unto death, man, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man.
All right.
You know, it says, "And I will point over thee 4 kinds." It says 4 kinds, saith the Lord, to the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, the fowls of heaven. It says, and the beast of the earth to devour and destroy. It's like the brother was getting into the Behemoth and Leviathan, man. And the Lord got beasts, all right, to devour and to destroy, man, to tear into pieces, man. Hey, it's gonna be all these zoos, all these little forests that you got around here with these coyotes, man. You know, these wolves, these lions, man. Hey, all of them gonna get out and be in these streets, man.
Hey, and the line back on what you said, brother, you see that in that movie Jumanji, man. Hey, when all the animals was loose. Hey, the Lord gonna let all these animals loose, man. You gonna see shit just attack you out of nowhere. A pack of cats just come out of nowhere, just eating your shit, eating your flesh, man.
Monkey fuck around, shoot you with a shotgun and shit. Like in that movie Jumanji.
Just like Jumanji, huh? You got more to it.
It says, yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, when this is Ezekiel 5 and 16. It says, "When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for the destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee.
Oh.
And I will bring the sword upon thee. I, Yahweh, have spoken it, man. So, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to keep playing with your power, man. Alright, you're going to keep playing with him till the end, man. That's why he's sanctioned and he's ordering and orchestrating blood for you. The sword, all kinds of beasts. All for people that don't want to follow righteousness, man. Because that time of having Esau rule over the planet, that time's coming to an end, man. Alright? Second Ezra tells you that. This is the end of the world. This is the end of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom's world, man. And it's going to go out horrifically. And that's all that we've been talking about. Horrific things. Terrible things is going to happen to these people that, what does it say? That shall dwell in the world. You know? Roughly paraphrasing, man. Alright? So the only way out of this, man, is through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, prophecy is being fulfilled, man.
Yep.
And starting with these terrorists, man. Current events that people don't even pay attention to them, man. Hey, these all things is going to happen in the scriptures. The Lord prophesied about, man.
That's right.
And it's just going to get worse. It's not going to get better, man. These people really believe that this is going to get better, man. They in so much man, they in denial, man. The water, brother. So much pitiful case and think everything is finna get better that they don't even see that they acceptable to this shit, man. Acceptable just paying your rent and just getting by.
Yeah, they're content with it.
They
you know
could.
What I'm saying? It's like I believe Elder Karab said it many years ago. He said that Jake is just happy with his little studio, his little Xbox, his little 40-hour gig, a little ride or bus card, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Once in a while, pop a woman. But Jake is simple right now, man. And we're telling you how much longer will you simple ones love simplicity, man? You know what I mean? Like, get out of that shit, man. Wake up. You have to understand who you are, man. The people who conquered us many centuries ago are still ruling over us, man. They changed our names. They took our identities, all right? Our culture. Wake the fuck up, man. All right? You're not American. You're not fucking Mexican or Colombian, all right? Those are just terms, man, that were put on us for confusion, man.
That's right.
That's right.
You got something else?
I got something for them chip. Everybody that take them chips, the Lord has
that's
something.
prophecy too, man.
Yeah.
That's all leading to prophecy. Bible shop.
This is Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, and that includes you 2/3 Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and confusion of faces that buck up.
They fight against themselves.
Yeah.
You really fight against yourself. This is who you are. You fighting against it, man.
But you know what? It was set up like this because right now they're not part of this body.
Yeah.
All right? This is the house of David being built.
That's right.
And those 2/3 have their part, right? And this is what they're going to get to take the damn chip. Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And what can do that? ICBM, man, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. That nuclear fire is gonna blast everything away, man. All right, and that's gonna be a righteous judgment for you guys that take that shit, man.
That's right. And that go back to that Joel the 3rd chapter, man. The war of Armageddon, man. Because this trade war is just a beginning. That's just to bring the society down, man. The Lord is gonna put in these other nation hearts to what? To nuke this bitch, man.
God.
And America will be destroyed, like the brother just read, man. It will, man.
It will be,
And
absolutely.
It's prophecy written in the scriptures.
It's
man.
guaranteed. America's gonna be broken into 3 pieces, man. All right, America's gonna receive 200 million nuclear missiles, guaranteed, man. Not an opinion, straight facts from the Heavenly Father, man.
And say it will be a monument or not to be. A place of remindment that it should not.
Oh yeah, memorial. Yeah.
A memorial. So
Yeah.
memorial will not to be, man. So when you look over here, you'll be like, damn, all the wickedness I used to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all
Still
got
don't
some
see the smoke.
still smoke? Yeah. It's gonna be a desert. Even desert animals might not use.
It may take them a long time to get over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be too hot. So. But in 1 hour, America's gonna be finished. All right, that's the point. All right. So if you receive this, all right, get right, man. You know, have that fear of the Most High, man. All right, and Lord willing, you know, He's choosing you, man, for you to hear this at the moment.
I got one. This is Ezekiel 7:8. It says, "Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh that smiteth," man. And that's plain, man. If you're not fearful for that, man, this is the power. This is our power told us what to do and what He's gonna do in these last days. If you don't fear His words, man, then you deserve to be in that Zechariah the 13th chapter verse, man. You deserve to be a part of the 2/3, man, because we're telling you what's about to happen, and you people don't want to listen, man. But for you people that understand, man, this is the way out, man. This is the door, man. As Yahweh Shai said, man.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, I know. Well, with that, we gonna give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the Apostle and Great Millstone, our teachers, and salutation to the Akim that teaching this truth of the four corners of urban trends of city, man. We hope this lesson was edified, man. But these is all prophecies and current events that's happening right now that need to be talked about, man. So that we can warn our people so they can wake up, man. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Bob.